All right. Welcome back to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John, and this is Josh. And we're coming at you guys again with another weekly Talking Toys. Welcome back, everybody. We just hit 200 subscribers, so woo! I know we're just kind of chugging along here, but thank you to everyone who has subscribed. So thankful that you guys are joining our train here, and we'll see where we keep going from here. Let's go ahead and jump straight into our news today. It's another weekly, another Talking Toys. First up, we have some things from McFarlane, and what we got for him, kind of some fun stuff. But first up, we have a Mr. Freeze, and this is like a color variant version. I'm assuming, I'm not too familiar with this, but it is just that lighter blues, the gray undersuit. But really cool that we're getting some more Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, and Todd's still running 1999. This is
Sure.
a platinum exclusive, and so it is going to be exclusive to the McFarlane Toy Store. So you're going to get screwed there on the shipping again. But yeah, like you said, it's just another repaint, and still $20.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy that he has held that line at $20, 1999, for all of his figures. So yeah, shout outs to Todd for doing that. And then next up, we are getting a zombie Joker, or the Zombieverse Joker, gold label here. And where's this exclusive to?
Gold label Walmart, and so yeah, this is the DC versus Vampire Gold label Joker. That's what the title is.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. And yep, another exclusive, like, because it's very similar to like the three Jokers that we've kind of previously gotten. I even think the body's all reused. I think just the head is new, honestly.
I bet it's like different paint apps and then just the different head. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the weapon too. But
for sure, yeah, the weapon, yeah. But another exclusive, if you want it. But we got plenty of Jokers, so like it doesn't really bother me, these exclusives. A lot of people were getting angry about these, like so many exclusives they say, but it's like we have so many Jokers. It's like you don't even need this.
Yeah, and so many different versions of him. Like if you really don't need this, you don't need this. Like why are you stressing about it? You know,
exactly.
It's not taking up shelf space. It's not taking up mainline. It's literally just an exclusive. So yeah. All right, and then next up, we have the DC Multiverse Gold Label end cap display. You can buy yourself the end cap. You know, you're thinking, hey, I'll go to Target. I'll look at their end cap. No. Why? Why when you can buy your own end cap?
Yeah, I put this in because I thought this was so hilarious. The fact that this is on McFarlaneToyStore.com, like currently, like you can get this if you want, and you get 6 of each figure. I mean, there are the Target exclusives, you know, Deathstroke, which is pretty rare, and the other ones. But like, who would buy this? Like, why are they even soliciting this?
Like, why would you solicit this to your direct to consumer? Like, this is a $500 purchase for multiples of figures. Like, just solicit this to your retailers. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Right. And it's kind of crazy the fact that it's $475 because, well, let's see. Actually, yeah, it's actually $5 under what it should be. Plus, you're getting the free end cap. Okay,
but don't forget shipping.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts. That I don't know who they're marketing to, or if this was an accident.
I don't know. Yeah,
why would they?
You get 6 of each figure. It's like, who needs 6 of a figure?
Yeah, you don't. Unless you're trying to set up your own store here.
Crazy Todd.
All right, but that will go ahead and end our McFarlane's toys there. Just a couple stuff there, and some kooky stuff, like Todd does. You know, he's just kind of out of left field all the time. But let's go ahead and jump into Marvel Legends here. We had the full solicitation of the Marvel Ant-Man Quantumanium wave, and we're getting this wave is half MCU, half comic. With a spoiler alert. I don't know if you're a spoiler alert guy, but if you are,
no, thank you, spoiler alert.
We are getting the BAF is a giant stature, Cassie Lang stature. But here we have Kang from that that Quantumanium, and he looks good, honestly. I do like the way they kind of translated the tunic in this form, and then he does have the blue face, which we've learned from the trailer is just like kind of an overlay thing, like kind of a mask thing. But yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this wave. I don't know, this wave is really good because sometimes I feel like the comic figures are lacking, but this one is pretty solid.
Okay. So yeah, then we're also getting the Ant-Man in his updated suit with the Paul Rudd head, and as well as an Janet Van Dyne head. Oh wait, not Janet. What's her name?
No, Hope Van Dyne.
Hope Van Dyne. Sorry, Hope Van Dyne with her updated suit, but basically the same Wasp figure. She's using the same little back piece there, just different design on her suit. And then for the comic characters, which will be half of the wave, we are getting a future Ant-Man, and I'm getting some Black Manta vibes off this helmet.
Yeah, he looks really. I don't know. I love this helmet. Just the fact that it looks like like a huge bug head, ant head. It looks awesome.
Yeah, no, it's future Ant-Man. Nice body that comes with the butterfly joints, everything you want from that slenderer figure. And then along with that comes, I can't remember, Crosshair.
I believe so.
I think it's Crosshair. When I first saw this, I was just like, kind of like, okay, whatever, just a repaint of the base body. But then the rifle looks cool. I'm not sure what else is going on there. There's like a clear stand, but just kind of a cool little, anti-hero villain filling the shelf there of just this guy named Crosshair. It looks like a Deadshot ripoff. I'm not sure.
Exactly, yeah, and it's good to get a character that we've never gotten before in the Legends line. So that's why I think I enjoy these comic figures.
Yeah, so we got Future Ant-Man, we got Long Shot or whatever, and this one I'm personally excited for. Yes, it is just the normal person in suit, lab coat, but this is Marvel's Eggman, right? Or Egghead? Egghead.
No, Egghead.
Yeah,
Egghead.
Well, excuse me, Doctor, I know everything.
It comes with the future pistol thing here, man. But I think it's just a fun, super fun character where it's just literally a dude that's an egghead, and he's
exactly.
I'm assuming he's smart.
Yeah, I love this guy. This guy. The coat. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. I'll have to double check, but it doesn't look exactly like the coat that Mr. Fantastic's using. I actually think it is a new coat, just because this is a bulkier body. The pants are new, like that. I've never seen those baggy pants before. So even though you might think it's a lot of reuse, I think a lot of it is all new sculpt, really.
Okay.
He's just thicker. He's a thick guy.
It's not the happy body bone?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
No, definitely not. Definitely not happy, actually, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but yeah, cool to get this egghead scientist, man.
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧。
Next up, this one was kind of an odd choice. A lot of people were complaining about it. I'm not on that side. I'm kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. Just get more of these out here because it is just Ultron. In his comic version, he does come with a different head sculpt where the mouth is filled in and not empty like the one from the, what was it, Ursa Major wave?
Yes.
But basically the same articulation, the same mold. Yeah, no, like it's just Ultron. Like you can have a million of these and you'll be fine. It's okay that we're getting more Ultron bodies.
I am on the side that I'm mad about this one. This one it's just dumb. Like because at that time, if you want, like anybody that actually think about it, if anybody that wanted an Ultron army, they could have gotten multiples if they wanted to, right?
Correct.
So, and if they didn't, that's fine. But like just getting almost the exact same figure, it would have been better if this was maybe the figure that didn't come with the BAF piece, but the fact that it's tied to a BAF piece, so you had to buy it to finish Cassie. I don't like that because honestly, I don't need this. I don't want this, but I need the BAF piece.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess we come at it from different sides, but they are doing a comic Ultron. But that does finish out the BAF, right? That does.
Yeah, and also like the Ursa Major wave was fairly recent. Like I don't think.
Oh yeah, it was within the last 6 months for sure.
So it's not even like, oh, this is good for new collectors. Like no, I'm pretty sure people got this. People got this figure. So it's a weird choice, like you said. It's an odd choice.
It's an odd choice, but like I don't know. It does make sense in some instances, but it is an odd choice for sure. But yeah, that's what we got from the Quantumanium. Ant-Man should be releasing next week, so if you guys are watching that, have a good time. We'll see what else we get from that. But that will go ahead and end our Marvel Legends section here. Next up, we had a little bit of a tease from Mezco. They released a little bit of an animation. Hopefully you guys caught that. Super, super cool, but we are getting Jackie Vaporoni. Come on, you Gabago. I'm Vaporoni. Jackie Vaporoni.
We'll have the gabagool.
What?
The gabagool.
I don't really know what that is.
You know, gabagool.
He's hanging out here with Kingpin's dad. But just one a part of their Rumble Society figures.
Yeah, and this is because this is literally the third iteration of this kind of character. Because the first one was like Vapor Hoods, and he was like a blue guy, blue skin, and then there was like the white version.
He was a
and
tagger.
now we're getting like a green version. And they do this often. Like it's I think it's really good because it's a character that maybe not many people have because it was really rare, but like they always do, it's like all new accessories and all new soft goods and all new look.
Right, yeah, the whole aesthetic is different, right? This is from like, the Prohibition era stuff. I love the mustache look of him.
Uh-huh.
But no, it looks great. You get a little pigeon with a little bowler cap and a little what figure is those? I can't remember what those figures are called, but lots of nice accessories to go along with that arrow. You got a big old wrench, a pull.
That can of beans, man.
Pull cube. That's how he gets his strength, dude. Instead of the spinach,
I like
cool,
that.
Cool goggles there, Jackie Vaporeon. Really, really cool. And Mezco is doing some releases for just kind of, I can't remember, what is it? It's like Cincinnati Toy Fair.
Not sure.
I'm not sure either, but one of those announcements that they did do is Prune Face, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, and people were like, honestly, people were really excited about this because I guess there's a lot of fans of that that detective. What was that detective?
Dick Tracy.
So yeah, this is part of Dick Tracy's universe.
Oh, really?
And so people are like, I'm so glad they're not just doing the 2-pack. They're like, we're getting Dick Tracy flat top and Prune Face. So
that honestly,
continuing.
like, that is pretty cool. Like,
yeah, and it's rare for Mezco because like that's one of my biggest critiques with Mezco is they do like one-offs and you don't really get a full display or a full like team that you want. So, but Dick Tracy gets it. Okay.
I mean, Dick Tracy from based off of what Alex Party, how he engages with it, it's pretty big. So cool that I guess Prune Face. Honestly, I like this figure just because of like what he is. Like it's literally just a really old dude, in some cloth goods. But man, the aesthetic looks cool.
That's Thanos, man.
But that's Thanos. All right, that's gonna end it for Mezco. There, just quick 2 little things there. Let's jump over to Super 7 and see what they got for us. And we're getting, who's this?
You know who this is?
Is it Eddie? Eddie
Yes. But they're calling it Metallica bassist Cliff Burton.
Well, hold on. Is that the actual Metallica bassist?
I think so. Because
so it's not Eddie Munson.
But it looks like it. Like everyone was putting the picture because look at the pose they did with it. Look at that pose.
I see it because that's what I saw. I don't know anything about Metallica, but I guess it's Eddie Munson.
But yeah, no, it's not exactly Eddie Munson. It's just Cliff Burton, and it is Super 7, so it has to be licensed. So yeah, it's Metallica, Cliff Burton, Super 7. The bassist.
Does that mean Super 7 is going to do the whole line?
Yeah, I would assume so. I would assume they'll do the whole band eventually. Yeah,
because I know Super 7 does their retro or their smaller or the less articulated versions of. They have them like Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, the reaction line. The reaction
line. So I guess it just makes sense to make them into 6-inch, right?
Mm-hmm. And the one thing with these though is they're $55, so they're very pricey. And honestly, I feel like all that money goes into freaking packaging. Like look at this the next slide is the packaging, and it just like they go all out and they're really, really cool, but it's like that's just gonna go to the garbage,
Yeah, for us,
For us, you're right. For us.
there's a full denim look to it, and I bet if you slip that off, it's got the purple and lightning and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, for us, it's kind of whatever. But I definitely see like people picking this up for a really expensive Eddie Munson custom.
Exactly, you could.
So there you go from Super 7. All right, let's go ahead and jump into some imports and what we got today. Ooh, Revoltech, Amazing Yamaguchi, Armored Moon Knight.
Yeah, these are just teases. We haven't really gotten anything. It's just this little snippet. No info about the price. We'll just do that later. But yeah, it's just, it looks too robotic for me. I don't like
Yeah.
the look of this. And also, what looks confusing to me is the fact that it's like they're going with a hybrid, kind of like you see how it's like cloth plus plastic on the cape.
Oh, okay, yeah, the bottom cape, but then like the
collar piece is plastic. That's not good. I don't know. And honestly, it probably comes from the fact that so many people complained about the Batman and Magneto Amazing Yamaguchis, because those capes are just terrible. It is true. Those capes were terrible. So I'm glad they went with soft goods for this, because the capes were a problem with the Amazing Yamaguchi line.
Okay, interesting. We'll see how that plays out for them. But yeah, I agree. Too robotic for a Moon Knight figure.
Yeah, exactly. And then next they're doing Flash, and then nice and easy repaint, reverse Flash, baby. These ones do look good though. I actually
these ones look good.
This.
These ones do look good. The effects pieces look good, and honestly, like just the articulation, the Revoltech articulation lends itself to Flash, because it's just such a elongated, dramatic movement when you're running that fast, and so I think that's a really good fit for them.
Oh yeah, definitely the dynamic characters are great for Amazing Yamaguchi. So yeah, we'll see those later on. Those are just little teases.
Cool. Yeah, no, these are cool. All right, and then SH Figure Arts is giving us this Power Ranger, and who's this?
So we have Shinkocho Seiho Gokai Red Ranger.
Oh, so this is from the original Sentai.
Yeah, this is Shinkoku. Yeah, it's like a Japanese like name. This is going to be released. Pre-orders open. Well, they opened actually today. So pre-orders are open today, February 10th. So they're open when this will be posted. It's going to be released in June 2023, and it's going to be 85,000 yen. So that's probably like 60.
I think it's like 60.
Yeah,
70
60,
bucks,
65. Yeah. So
okay.
Gokai Red Ranger coming.
There you go. If you need them, go get them. And it's interesting that they're doing the original Sentai though, not the actual Power Ranger stuff.
They have previously done the whole Mighty Morphin team before.
Okay.
So I think that's why they're kind of going. And they've done like random Rangers from other like modern Rangers. But I don't think those really sell well. But if you go to the next slide, it poses really well. Like I really like the way that looks. It just looks natural.
This is the Kamen Rider stuff, like their articulation is top notch, and depending on the suit, the Kamen Riders, man, you can get those really, really organic poses.
Mm-hmm.
And I do agree, like the way the shoulders placed, the way the knee is placed, and there's not a lot of gappage.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. Look how
it's good,
tight that the ab crunch is hugging the other piece. Mm-hmm. Like it's hugging it almost seamless. Like it's crazy how they do that.
No, yeah, great articulation off this figure here. All right, and then next up, what we got here? We have Ken Griffey Jr. here.
Next up, we have this is the SH Figure Arts Body Kun, and those are kind of just like base bodies for like artists or for whatever you want. And this is like the second iteration they've done. They've released these previously, but with a lot less accessories. So these ones are going to be not real, like more expensive than the other ones, but not as expensive as most SH Figure Arts. It's going to be 65,000 yen. Just because no license.
Okay. Yeah.
And so it's not that bad. But you get a crap ton of stuff. Like you get a stand, multiple hands, and a bunch of sports accessories like
tennis racket, baseball bat,
basketball, volleyball.
Look at all those hands. Those are cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a peg port system.
Yeah, and then not bad.
And then they're doing the female version just like they did last time too. And it does say gray color version, so that leads me to believe that they're probably going to release the black versions and the skin tone versions like they did previously with the other ones. And this one's the same price, 65,000 yen. Same thing, June 2023 release date.
Oh, it's not bad, man. I do want to pick some of these up. Just to get a nice little figure there, just get like posability and kind of mess around with the figure.
Yeah, and I think also too, it's like because they're going to be pretty cheap. Maybe if you don't have an SH Figure Arts, this would be like a cool, cheap little one just to try out SH Figure Arts if you don't have one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, this one's right ice skates though.
It's nice, yeah.
This one comes with ice skates and
Wow,
badminton.
there you go, badminton,
Yeah.
ping pong, table tennis. All right, and that'll do it for our imports here. Here's some cool things we found around the internet. ATN. First up, who's this? Bruce Lee?
Okay, so this is going to be a new line from Jada Toys. They're going to be premiering. This is the first time Jada Toys is actually, well, not the first time actually, because we covered that Bela Lugosi Dracula.
Yeah.
And I would say maybe that's the first kind of, they're dipping their toes in 6-inch, because mostly Jada Toys does like very statuesque toys like Fast and Furious, Sonic, like more kids' toys. And so now they're doing 6-inch, which is really cool to see, I think. And they're doing, like Street Fighter line, and they're going to be retailing like for $25, so they're taking like Hasbro's new price point. And so this is Fei Long from Street Fighter 2. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think? For $25, do you think this looks good?
Honestly, I based off of the articulation, it looks good. You're getting butterflies, double joints, you get a nice clean ab cut.
Mhm.
I don't know what the head situation is, but I'm hoping it's a ball instead of a joint. But I'd have to hold it in my hands to feel the type of plastic they're using.
Exactly.
That's going to be the ultimate deciding factor.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like, this looks pretty solid for $25, especially because it is a licensed product. But like you said, we're just so unfamiliar with Jada Toys and the fact that they're venturing into 6-inch line, which maybe they don't know too much about. And like 6-inch articulated, right? Because they're not really articulated, but it doesn't look too bad. So Fei Long, and then we're also getting Ryu. Everybody needs Ryu.
Hello, good.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would be excited to see maybe we get like a Chun-Li or like a Nakuma, and just because the Storm collectibles are so expensive, and this is like a cheap alternative, I think.
That's true. It's kind of like the best action stuff, even though I've only messed around with one. They're a smaller scale, but
exactly. Yeah, best action, 5-inch. But yeah, these ones will be 6-inch.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what these actually feel like in hand, how the articulation works. Is it smooth? Is it chunky? It would be interesting to check out.
And then here we have a picture of the packaging, how it's going to look. Oh, it looks pretty cool, right? It's like kind of like a arcade vibe.
I do like that they're using the actual, video game icon there for Ryu.
Yeah, it's like, and even like the box, you see how like
the
slants.
health.
No, the box slants.
So it's like a cabinet.
It's like an arcade shell, like
it's an arcade
box.
cabinet.
I think they really did a really creative job with that. It's really nice.
Okay. Yeah, that is cool. Okay. All right. Next up, I saw Dork Lair talking about these Bible Avengers.
Biblical Adventures. Yeah, this is crazy, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, so I don't really have any love for this because I don't even want a Jesus figure, but we're getting these. We don't know really the prices yet because the Kickstarter hasn't started. It's gonna start. Well, let's see. Yeah, the Kickstarter hasn't started yet. So yeah, we're getting Jesus here, and what they were showing was like they were like based off of like artworks that you might have seen. So like this is like this is more of like the way the Spanish and like South America depicts Jesus, right?
Okay.
This one with like the skinny face
and the halo behind him. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Next one, we have I think it's Black Jesus. Black Jesus.
That's the correct Jesus. I'll say it right now.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any faith, bruh?
Okay, so next up we're getting Black Jesus. Pretty good. With some bread loaf, tons of hands. Let's see. This one is
Abel? Cain?
no, this is not.
You're a suck, is what you are.
Okay, here we go. My brother, Cain. I'm called Abel.
You are called suck.
There you go with it, suck. What does that even mean?
Suck. Short for suckle. Short for suckle up.
Well, you say
you're suckling up to God. You're a suckle up.
I think this is John the Baptist. This was supposedly.
Okay.
Yeah. John the Baptist. You know, this one, I don't know. I actually kind of like that cloth good, just because this could work as like a caveman, right? This is a caveman figure. So caveman figure for me, but for the religious, this is John the Baptist.
All right, there you go. John the Baptist. And who we got here? Ooh, an archangel.
Exactly. And the most famous one, this one is
Michael?
Archangel Michael. Yep, Saint Michael.
I picked this up. This looks good.
This one does look good. And you can
The
maybe use it
Greco-Roman aesthetic.
Yeah, you can use it like as a weeping angel or something. But yeah, the paint job, the oxidization that they did, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, I think they did a way good job with this one. And he comes with different shields, swords. Come on, let's go. More of this. Listen to that Jesus guy. That's what I said. All right, who we got here?
This is also Archangel Michael, and it's it's like the same sculpt, but just different paint job, and it's just based off of the Judaism like artwork. So it's just a different interpretation
instead of the
Michael.
Greco-Roman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, the Ark of the Covenant. Wow.
For all you indie fans, if you guys need an alternative, if you don't want to build a bath, right?
If you don't want to build a bath.
If you don't want all the figures, yeah, you're gonna get the. This is like he's just called the High Priest.
Okay,
Ark of the Covenant with the High Priest.
Ark of the Covenant. Oh man. Okay.
But,
and that
I want to ask you though. I want to ask you a question. Like, do you think this is gonna because it hasn't like it just says coming to Kickstarter, so it's gonna start on Kickstarter. And this is by so I'll give them a shout. It's D13_toys. So you can look them on Instagram. They'll link the Kickstarter. So D13 Toys. Do you think their Kickstarter is gonna fund? Do you think there's enough people that are like super Christian but also like figures? I want to know. What do you think?
That what you said, that criteria, I'm gonna say no to. How many people want these figures just to like have a Jesus figure, regardless of their denomination or their belief system? I think maybe.
You're right. Yeah, that's a better. Yeah, because like I am not interested in any of the Jesus or even this High Priest, but that
John the Baptist,
the John the Baptist caveman, and also the Archangel,
Michael, yeah,
the oxidized one,
yeah, the Greco-Roman one, yeah.
Those two ones kind of interest me. Yeah, I'm into those.
That's what I'm saying. I think if you look at just the amount of people who want these because they're like, man, I just love that, and our action figure collectors, it's a very small number, very small population.
I'll tell you another thing. What's gonna happen is the Black Barbie syndrome is gonna happen. That is gonna be the least ordered figure in the wave. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. You know when all the pretty dolls are sold out, there's just the Black Barbie left. That one's gonna be left. That one's going directly on sale.
That's sad.
Straight up.
That's sad. Because let's be honest, everyone. If Jesus was actually real, that's what he would look like.
Yeah, exactly. But how much money? That's what's gonna happen. I know it.
Yeah. All right. You'll call it. Yeah. I think this is an interesting line. We'll see how it plays out. Personally, there are some cool things in it, but for the whole wave, I'm out.
And I think the biggest factor will be price, right? Because we don't know the price.
True. That's true.
It's a lot of cloth goods, and I feel like a lot of accessories. So who knows what the price is going to be? I would say on the higher end.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, and that brings us next to our Mythic Legions, and something I'm really super excited about. This was a really, really cool reveal that Mythic did. But man, this guy just looks so mean. He's got that cool like chin, horns on him, and I don't even know what this guy's name is, man. But he looks so good.
So this is Demestros, and there's like a lot of new things going on here. So one thing to note is look at the straps. Normally those straps are like a hard plastic, but they're actually doing soft good, fake leather straps. So that's a brand new piece that we've never seen. They keep going more and more soft goods, which is crazy to see.
That is crazy. Yeah,
and this is going to be a PowerCon exclusive.
That's right. Yeah,
they said that there will be a mass release just with like probably not the alternate head, which we haven't seen yet. But they did say also too, this has no lore connection to Mythic Legions. It's just a random figure.
Huh?
That's yeah, and because it is using a lot of reuse. Like this head is previously from Belphegor, which was from the Aether wave, and so it was
Mhm.
like the red demon. He was like a red devil guy.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, so this is just Belphegor literally just repaint with new shoulders and a new cape, which looks crazy good. I think the tattering they did a good job on.
Tattering looks way good. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
the suit looks good. The weapons look good. Yeah, those straps across his chest, they look good.
Yeah, they're leather straps, and yeah, you can just slip those off and put them on any figure you want. But one thing to note, they said this is not going to replace their, because for PowerCon, PowerCon it's for like He-Man centered and for
Yeah.
all the He-Man fans. It's not going to replace their tribute figures. It's just going to be an
Oh.
addition to their tribute He-Man figures. So those will be revealed at a later date.
That's interesting. This kind of goes on to what I don't know. Dork. I've been following Dorklater on Instagram, and Dorklater literally was like, "Hey, like I don't know anything like that you guys don't know. Like I don't know any insider information." But he was just like, "Make sure that you have enough money in your budget because it's gonna be huge this year for Mythic Legions." So I'm wondering what, like, I mean, this could be the first step of that trickling out of potentially Mythic Legions is in store for some big changes and potentially really cool figures. I don't know what he means by it, but it was just interesting that he would post that.
Yeah, I think it's just because there's going to be two lines now. Like, so before it was just Mythic, right? And now it's Mythic and Cosmic. So
And Cosmic, yeah.
probably within the next, I would say 2 to 3 months, they're going to be soliciting another Cosmic and another Mythic wave. Because the
Ooh,
way
wow.
they plan it out is they try to like let people recoup their money. They say so they want to do like every couple months.
Okay.
Because we just got off that huge freaking wave, which was the biggest wave they've ever done, and so a lot of people are broke. So hopefully they wait a little bit longer to let people recuperate.
Yeah, we'll see what they do, man. We'll see what they do. Super interesting. All right, but that will go ahead and end our show there. I think that's it for us. Yeah. Man, let's go ahead and mull over what our pick of the week is this week.
Mine is going to be. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know.
You're gonna go John the Baptist Caveman, aren't you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was thinking about it, but no. No, I think I'm gonna go. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna go Eggman. Egghead. You got me saying Eggman now.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go. No, I'm not talking about Sonic. I'm talking about Egghead.
Egghead.
I'm just feeling Egghead. I don't know. I like look those D-list villain guys.
Yeah, just kind of like the normal people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Egghead.
All right, I'm gonna go left field then, and I'm gonna go Archangel Michael Greco-Roman style.
Okay, that's a solid choice.
Honestly like I'm surprised at how good that figure looks based
the
off
paint
of what
job.
it is. Yeah, the paint job looks great. The like the skirt piece looks great. The face, honestly, the head sculpt is what's doing it for me. So yeah, Eggman and Greco-Roman.
Egghead.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a minute for me before I figure that out. Egghead, because he's literally got a head. It's like Pinhead Larry, man. Who you call Pinhead? All right. Well, that's going to be our show, friends. Thank you guys for all tuning in. This has been the Collecting Brothers. If you're hopping over to Entertainment Earth, make sure you guys are using the code BROTHERS, for 10% off any in-stock item. And of course, they got free shipping over orders for orders over $39, which is an easy cap. But yeah, go ahead and make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below what your pick of the week was. This has been John, and this was Josh, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.